Having trouble picking a hero? Want to know which hero works and which don't after all the recent changes? Or do you just want to know if your favorite hero is currently in the meta? Well, I'm here to help you. Hi guys, Code is here, and in this video, I'm going to show you the best tier list, the only tier list that you will ever need for Season 4. So let us take a look at the top 10 heroes with the highest win rate and try to understand their position. Let's go from bottom to top. At number 10, we have Jing with a 53.01% win rate. Jing is truly a good hero to push rank, but not everyone can play her. Jing is at number 10 does reflect something on her position. We can see her pick rate is only 0.75%, or players who knows how to play will pick her. And those who pick her knows how to win the game using her. And now there are still many players do not know how to counter her or ban her makes her win rate can reach so high. Her ban rate is only 0.61%, so yeah, players should ban her more. And I do not think she is only top 10, she should be getting a higher winning rate. I think the reason that stops her at top 10 is because she cannot end the game cause her pushing tower is not that good as compared to some junglers. If she gets some teammates that do not prior to push towers may let enemy come back in the late game. Let's move on to Yara with 53.18%, sitting at number 9. Yara should not be on this position. She should be around top 11 to 30. So why is she getting so high win rate? This is because players who play this hero usually playing duo, and she is playing with a pro jungler. We can see from her pick rate, 1.24%, and with a 1.44% ban rate. This hero is very common that Chinese players will use to play duo and very efficient in duo. Because she can add real damage shield to her teammates with a fast cooldown. She can even CC enemies to initiate a teamfight every 10 seconds. But, when her team do not get advantage in the early game, her team will be hard to play, because she is hardly a frontline hero, although she can, but she needs teamwork from teammates to let her use ulti. And when she cannot provide teammate a bigger range of sight will cause her teammates to have a hard game, especially the jungler or the archer. Well, I do not think she is a meta hero, but she is still a solid hero for duo trio ranking. At number 8, we have Nuwa with a 53.21% win rate. Nuwa, isn't this a surprise? She, for sure, doesn't deserve to be so high. Her pick rate is just 0.55%, not even 1%. With a 0.17% VAB rate, basically this hero is only players who knows how to play her will pick her. Her win rate is abnormal due to low pick rate. Her annoying knockback skill with a long-range ultimate usually makes enemy hard to gank her. She is late game hero, and this reflects that many players still do not know how to end a game efficiently around mid-game, but she is still a solid hero when a pro Nuwa is playing. So for a solid list, stick to the tier list that will come if you stick around. The next hero at number 7, we have Athena with 53.47%. It's not a surprise to see Athena on there. In Chinese server, her win rate is very high with a very low pick rate. Same to global server, we can see here, her pick rate is only 0.3%, which is the lowest among top 10 win rate heroes, and basically no one's ban her. Players who master her rhythm always end the game very fast. Even in KPL, only those old teams that will include her into a specific lineup. This means she is a very strategic hero that you really need to understand. She has many strategies to play with, but not all strategies are well known to players, even the Chinese players. With that out of the way, let's move on to the number 6th position, which is Dao Chan with 53.93%. It's Dao Chan, the prettiest hero. Correct me if I am wrong. She is a solid hero who can 1 versus 5. But please do not boast and just want to show off if you do not know how to play, thanks. Her win rate and pick rate is normal. People who know her are playing her and winning, so there isn't much to talk about. Let's move on to number 5, who is Han Xing with 54.01%, aka Nakroth. His pick rate here is quite low because many players do not have him, that he need to exchange from the diamond draw. His win rate is slightly high to me, maybe because of low pick rate. And the thing that surprised me is his damage feels like it is higher than the Chinese server. I did not do any analysis on his stats yet. Correct me if I am wrong. This hero is the best hero you can play with when you solo queue, because he can steal towers, run away without helping from ally, and even steal jungle creatures. People who play Nekroth in Arena of Valor are recommended to play him. You just need to adjust yourself a little bit on game rhythm strategy, then you can be good at him in the game. At number 4, we have Pei with 54.43%, which is the only tiger in the game. This hero is always a hero that only will play by the pros, and usually he would not work on solo queue. I can say this is the hardest hero to master in terms of rhythm. His mechanics is easy to master, but the problem is how to use him to invade jungle, enemies' location guessings, and strategy arrangement. I will not discuss in deep here. So, to conclude, his high win rate comes from duo or trio from the Chinese players. And actually I don't think there is more than 5 players know how to play him others than the Chinese. Even in tournament, there is no esport junglers playing him. This scenario is already showing us the game rhythm level of global server players. With Pei done, let's move on to the top 3. At number 3, we have Luban with 54.64%. With 1.19% pick rate, the win rate is stable and can be used to refer. This hero is hard to control by enemies because of his mechanism. But, he is so squishy, that make him hard to play. This hero is harder than Murad in Arena of Valor if not mistaken. Because his ultimate only can unlock by hitting some targets, when using first skill, however Murad does not need. Maybe because the AOV players think they know how to play this hero and pick this hero to play. But, eventually find out that he is not that OP as compared to AOV. Maybe this is the reason that makes Luban so popular in Honor of Kings. But, actually his tier is not that high in HOK. And then at second place, we have Mulan with 55.03%. She is definitely a good hero with high mechanism. But, she was nerfed before global server even started to close beta. Yeah, she is that OP in KPL until the official decides to nerf her. But, back to reality, usually casual players play Mulan is hard to play until the level of esports player like Fly. In short, she is a S tier hero if you put more practice on her, and she worth it. This is a recommended Clash lane hero. And finally, we have number 1, Luban, with 55.48 win rate. He is overpowered and luckily he got a nerf in the recent update. His win rate is enough proof to show that. He is such a hero with crazy damage, that you can consider to play with. So, just to tell the junglers out there, please take good care with this little child. Gank him when you see him, if not he is going to dominate the game in the mid-game. So, these are the top win rates heroes. Next, I will show you the top picks and top bans. But, I will not discuss any further on these two metrics first, because there are still many players do not even have half of the heroes pool. So, the pick rate now I do not think it is valuable enough to talk with. Maybe I will dive into this metric started in season 5 or 6. And about the bans, many players do not know what heroes to ban. That is the same reason that I feel the metric is not valuable to discuss too. But I will provide some hero for you to ban. Basically, Chinese server will always ban supports, because supports are usually crucial that break a kill streak. However, global is still new, players will always prior to buy heroes other than support with their limited of Starlight. So, players now should ban more junglers instead of supports. So, these heroes you should ban with this order. Note that the order in this list is very important. Jing, Prince of Lanling, Lam, Dong Huan, Dolia, Deqiao, Yara, Ming. I will not discuss about the reason of this ban list order yet, because I want to see who is getting ideas from me and without giving me any credits. So, you just follow this ban list first if you are playing solo, duo or trio. Note that this ban list does not work for 5 men. 5 men is very crazy for now, so please do not try it, unless you are lucky that you get matched with 5 bots. So, this video only covers until here. Due to limited of time, I will end the video here, and the meta hero list will be covered in the part 2 video. Thanks for watching. Support my videos if you can.
请求集合。受到暴君降临。请求集合。